This video will discuss some of the new features that have been added to ShapeBuilder 14. Let's get started. In ShapeBuilder 14, the Rotate to Horizontal and Rotate to Vertical buttons have been added to the Shapes ribbon in the program. This allows you to rotate an individual shape or multiple shapes that are selected to align two selected points with the x-axis if the horizontal option is chosen, and to the y-axis if the vertical option is chosen. In addition to using the buttons in the ribbon, the Rotate to Horizontal and Rotate to Vertical commands can be used to rotate the shapes via the command line. This feature is particularly useful when you want to quickly rotate a shape that has a slope at an odd angle that would be cumbersome to input manually into the Rotate About a Point command. Note when no shapes are selected, all the shapes in the sketch view are rotated. Per a customer request, the moment of inertias for individual shapes about their centroid, IX and IY, are now displayed in the results. Note the capital X and Y indicate that the moment of inertias are with respect to the global coordinate system. Therefore, as we rotate the shapes, the values will change. Since the values are with respect to the individual shape's centroids, the location of the shapes in the sketch view does not influence the value of IX and IY. These values are also included in the individual part properties table to make them easy to report. In previous versions of ShapeBuilder, it could be difficult to determine the maximum and minimum normal stresses in a particular material for composite shapes. For example, in a wood and steel flinch beam, with an axial load and biaxial moments, we could easily identify the maximum and minimum stresses in the steel from the legend, but finding the maximum and minimum stresses in the wood, which have magnitudes smaller than the steel, proved to be difficult. ShapeBuilder 14 now includes a normal stress by materials table to help you readily determine the maximum and minimum stresses in each material. As requested by a customer, the ExportResults command was added to ShapeBuilder 14 so that the same tab-delimited text file of the calculated property results that is generated when clicking File, Export, Export Results can be generated directly from the command line or using an external script. The GetSectionProperty command was enhanced so that it now returns values for the elastic modulus and the yield strength when E and Fy are input respectively. Now, for example, we can use the command line to calculate the elastic buckling stress of the shape, which is dependent on Young's modulus. In ShapeBuilder 14, the buckling equations example script was added to the help file, where we see that the GetSectionProperty is used to return both E and Fy in the script. This script defines equations for the flexural buckling of members without slender elements as defined in the AISC 360 design specification. After running the script, the elastic buckling stress, the nominal stress, and the nominal compressive strength can be computed for a given effective length. This script is a good example of how custom calculations can be used inside the program, which was inquired about by a user of the program. Finally, it was noticed at times when dimensions overlapped with shapes, they were difficult to select for repositioning without accidentally selecting and moving the shapes. The dimension handling in ShapeBuilder 14 was improved to allow for easier selection of dimensions for repositioning. In addition to adding the new features to ShapeBuilder 14, improvements have been made to the help file, which is accessed by clicking the button in the ribbon. The new features that were added to ShapeBuilder 14 were inspired by user feedback. Thanks for your input and helping us make ShapeBuilder work better for you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.